Welcome back. Wait. Welcome back to another episode of the Dodgeball Dudes. I'm Phil.
I'm Pete.
Today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Cloth Dodgeball.
Today we're going to be reacting to Cloth Dodgeball. I'm Peter and that's Phil. And today we're going to react to the Cloth Dodgeball.
Yeah.
We've been requested to react to Cloth Dodgeball for the longest time. And so today is that day.
Today is that day. We've made an official video on how to play FOAM Dodgeball and would like to learn how to play Cloth Dodgeball. British Dodgeball has got a official rules video for us to watch. So we're going to be watching it.
And then we're going to be reacting to a finals game. Let's react.
Let's react. All right.
How to play dodgeball, adults.
What about for kids? That looks like a kid.
Hello, wow, this is like a Pokemon style.
Guide to Dodgeball. I love this.
I love this.
Yeah.
Whoever animated this was well done.
First of all, you're going to need 6 players. And they all have pink hair. It's the exact same team, except just different
they just changed the colors. So there's 5 balls, not 6 balls.
Ball return line and neutral zone. So I assume the ball return is to activate the ball?
I think so.
Ball
They're going to
return.
run behind it. But it's interesting because these guys only have 2 balls. These guys have 3 balls.
Yeah.
Or is it they have 2 balls
it-
and then the middle one they have to...
The middle one's
Fight
contested, yes.
There we go.
You compete for the last
Compete for
ball.
that ball.
So ideally you want the fastest runner in the center. And they can either grab it or they can pass it back.
You didn't hear that song?
Yeah, I did.
It's, you know what it is? The hammer from Super Smash. So you got to bring it back and then you fight for that ball.
So the return line is the our activation line. How to get people
Multiple
out.
play.
Okay. Whoa, wait, what's happening?
Wait, he threw it out of the clock tower.
Out and catch.
Oh, so that player is out.
Yes.
In foam, it hits both players, but if the other player catches, then they're
Yes.
both still in.
Yes. There should be another rule as well. I remember Steven told us is when they throw it, you block it, and if the block ball is caught on the floor, then the person that blocked it is out. If you want to learn more about the Cloth Dodgeball, BritishDodgeball.org/rules.
All right, so we're going to react to a full game of cloth now.
So this is BUCS Dodgeball Finals Day. Warwick
I think it's pronounced Warwick.
versus Imperial. That middle ball. They're not even like grabbing it. It's just like trying to
just
get it on
rolling it
their
back.
side.
Picking it up would be a pain. Like, you would have to, like, use 2 hands and it would take too long, I guess.
They only have 2 people running. So one goes for the center and then...
Yeah, the center one, I guess, is more important
Yeah.
compared to the one in the end, because that's automatically given. The center one, they have to fight for it.
And there's no flick off.
5 players versus 5 players?
Okay. Wow, 5 balls.
Whoa! Like machine gun fire.
They let go of a quadruple, that one.
They got that one guy out.
But interesting thing also, with this court, they are playing bounce backs. So if those balls bounce back, that's...
And I guess they'll switch sides, hopefully, later
True.
to make it fair.
Yeah. Always when I think of playing with courts like this, I feel like just don't throw in an angle. Just always throw straight.
Yeah, because you'll always just get the reload.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder how similar the strategy is to foam. I mean, you're throwing balls, so you would do like doubles and splits. And...
But they're only playing with 5 balls. So you do a double with 3, then you're down to 1. Very interesting. And I do quite like how fast each set is if it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, 2 points. 2
points per set.
per set.
Why 2? Why not 1? Like, it makes no sense. I was like...
Well, explain tennis to me then. Why 10? Why 20? Why 40?
Yeah, true. Might as well, when you play soccer, because you know how goals are really slow?
Yeah.
Like a 1 point, maybe you play a whole game, there's no points. They should make it like every point is like 20 points. It's like, did you hear that game against Brazil and like Germany? It's like, it was 100-5. You know, it's 100 in a soccer game.
And you're like, oh, but it's only 5 sets.
Yeah. I wonder how long these guys played for. Nice.
I feel like in cloth, like, it would be very dangerous to throw like your 4th or 5th ball.
Yeah.
Imagine 5 of these balls going straight at you.
Yeah.
Whereas in foam, you could be a bit more risky, but I feel like with cloth, it's much more strategic.
Is
you
it-
can't just release a ball.
Yeah, and
For just being a loose cannon, you know?
yeah, and do you think it's harder because the balls are bigger, so it takes up more area, like more space?
So it's like you almost have less space.
Yeah, so if 4 cloth balls are flying at you, it's like 3 foam balls.
Yeah. That's how we would compare it.
That might have been a block onto Wilkie's foot, but it hasn't been called.
Oh,
How'd he get it?
Oh, what happened? Oh,
Oh, was it one of those ones where it was the inaccurate throw?
It's an invalid throw. He turfed it.
Oh man, that's so strict.
Oh, damn. Refs, there's not. You got to go.
So in foam, it doesn't matter if you turf it, but in cloth, you're out.
Yeah. I don't know if we revealed this in one of our another analysis videos, but that was one of our strats we did before was we'd turf with the ball on purpose. So the noise of the bounce, they'd be like, oh, and then it like, we try to bounce it so it lands in front of them. So then they go for a catch, but it's fine because it just bounced, but they're getting a ball. But as they're focused on catching that ball, we send balls at them instead. So it's a funny thing. I remember there was one other rule, which I learned when I was commentating ADC, is when you're out and if you have a ball, you have to put it on the floor and you can't manipulate the ball. I think if you do, and if the ref sees it, the other team gets the ball. 20 seconds left. Oh, send a triple. Easy done.
Yep.
2-all. Ooh. Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Let's
it's almost like its own receiving.
pass back, right?
And we're off again.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he hit
Oh.
the foot.
Oh!
Hey. Oh, my God, if he caught
the
that.
punish.
Oh,
Oh!
foot.
Because the guys on Imperial just got a bit tunnel vision, didn't they? They just saw an opportunity and they went for it. What sometimes I'm quite worried with this is if you are very close to the wall and the ball hits, like you block it or like hit it up here and your head hits.
Oh,
back.
jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
yeah.
that made me like
Ugh,
cringe a bit.
Just be very careful.
Warwick is winning 6-2.
6-2. Oh.
Hey, that was quick.
I like how just watch the work on the right in the middle. He's like running, trying to get to it. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sad.
That has to get to a point where you're like, oh, I can't do it. I have to
Yeah.
retreat.
Just shows just how much this means to the players.
Oh, that pressure.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, he got out.
Did he? Oh, yes, it
Yeah.
did get him. So, like, I was just watching his reaction. Like, he throws it. And I thought he got him out. He's like, oh, come on. And then he walks off.
No, like, diss to any players, but, like, I feel like when you get out, you should at least put your hand up or something so that at least the ref knows you're out, but also the other players know you're out.
Yeah, it's true. There's plenty of times where I'm like, I don't know if I got him or not. And they look back, they look into the action to see like who's out and if they're hidden. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I still don't know if they're out.
Yeah. Or maybe that's a very secret strategy
It
to
is.
make you, like, confused even more.
Yeah. Let's just play dodgeball one season. Just act really confused. Am I out? You called me out? It's out over there?
And then we end up winning.
Wow. So he's got one ball. All right. And then
Yeah.
look, he gets a shagged ball.
Wow.
He had it already wound up as
Yeah.
he caught the second ball.
I love that.
Well played.
And he was, to me, like an unstoppable force. Like, even if you try to rush him, he's not going to back down.
Yeah.
He's already up there. He's already committed.
In his foot. Oh,
1 for
Oh, 1
one.
for 1.
That's fine.
which Warwick will be happy with.
Hands up.
That's right. You do that. Hands up.
1 for
That's
1.
good.
It's so good. They just do a trade here, and now it's 3v1. If you've got player advantage, trading 1 for 1's really good, actually.
Oh! Wow!
Caught.
That was a triple at him and he caught one ball.
Yeah.
Oh, and he dodged the other two. That was amazing.
Damn. Oh, what a shot. What a cross shot.
On that left wing.
Catch it!
Oh,
Oh, that was well
okay.
played.
It was 3v1, and that catch
Yeah.
made it 2v2.
Catches, how'd he do it? He just saved the day. He saved the team.
Those hands.
That should be a green screen, just like on the side of every video.
Wow.
Warwick with a high press here.
Interesting.
And they take
So,
it 1 for 1.
so it's quite instinctive. I don't think they talked on who to rush, but
These high press standing counters.
left double
They'll take a
means there's only one guy with the ball left, and instinctively the last two would counter rush the guy with the ball. Makes sense?
Mm.
Yeah. Like they both.
That does
know-
make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they both know exactly who the target is, and they're just.
He's the only threat. so-
Yeah.
I think one thing I don't see much of compared to foam is after they throw, they don't stay up there to fake a lot. Because with foam, you can fake a lot while you're up there to keep pressure, especially when they're fumbling for the balls. Whereas I feel like these ones is just much harder to fake.
Yeah.
So you just have to retreat.
I was just gonna say the same thing. It's very hard to fake with these balls. So I don't know if we want to see this, but number 7 seems a bit upset. I don't
He's
know.
like, hit him. He hit you, right?
Hit you.
Uh-oh.
What's
Is it
going
gonna be
on?
a fight?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
refs. Oh, there's a little bit of a circle.
Hands on hips.
Hands on hips.
Uh-oh.
They got us. They got us. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
What's happening?
It's like they put an ad right on the spot. All right, second half. Yeah, even the winding up all seems quite similar, huh? Because the ball's so big and heavy.
Oh, is that a double?
Oh, what is that?
Oh, right. Did you see that?
Yes.
So he got out, but then the guy caught it. So he stays in.
Yes.
But it almost looked like it doubled. Does that make sense? Like,
Oh, like it ricocheted. Boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
look, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it did.
No, that is 2 hits.
So he said 2 hits. The
Yeah.
commentator.
And there's 50 minutes of dodgeball.
So he's
So he should-
out. He should be. Is he out?
Yeah, he should be out.
But he caught
That
it.
is no catch.
Even the commentator's like, oh, I disagree with the call or something.
Yes, this is dodgeball. This is what happens when we analyze dodgeball. So we're just talking about it. So it hits and then catches. So you'd be out, but it went.
It went
Bounce,
hit,
bounce,
hit,
bounce.
hit, hit, and then I catch. So what does that mean? Tell us, guys, in the comments, what does that mean?
Yeah,
If you play cloth or foam, what do you think that means?
Yeah, we had a call to action here. It's like, what do you prefer, cloth or foam? It doesn't matter anymore. What do you think about this? what happens there?
Oh, maybe if we keep playing, something will happen. Well,
Okay.
if, he might just stay in. Maybe it's a legit thing. Yeah.
The head ref there.
Oh, okay, look, okay, they're pausing.
And
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'd say he's out. I think it's an out.
Like 1 out, not 2 out,
I think it's 2 outs.
and no catch.
Because they hit him, then he's out. Unless a third person catch it, then it will actually count as a catch.
Yeah.
But because it hit both of them, they're both still out.
Yeah, because the catch is
So the catch is invalid now because he's already out.
Yeah,
That makes sense?
Yeah, I guess so. In a weird way.
I call that he's out.
from my angle, it looked like it hit Julius, then into Princewell, back into Julius, and then Princewell caught it. Meaning both players are out and the catch should not stand.
Yes, both players are out and catch shouldn't count.
Obviously, it is hard to see for the referees, so you can't hold it against them.
It'd be nice where one day foam, cloth, and all these different types of dodgeball rules just have the same rule. Like, still to this day, you can ask any sport and any rules, and majority of it is like, yeah, it's pretty clear and concise. But dodgeball, something like that happens, and we have a bloody 5-minute meeting in the middle of the court. They're all cooled down by now, like, oh my lord.
Okay, so I think he's staying in. Ref's call.
Does that mean the player that threw is out then? Must be.
Yeah, and they got to play it in, right? Unless they already had 6 players.
Warwick's in the lead 8-4, that's all we need to know at this point.
As he faced off against 4 players, now against 3, can he do it again?
Active defense.
Gets it out.
Of course, he does one of those ones. Yeah, wow,
impressive.
wow, very impressive for the ladies and the boys. No, his sweat marks. He's got to clean up the sweat marks. Last guy, 1v3.
I wonder, like, holding 2 balls, is that, like, common? Have you seen that?
Like, holding 2 balls.
Like, holding 2 balls for class.
Oh my
Tiny
lord!
throw, oh my god!
Oh. Yeah, as you were saying, because you've only got the 1 ball, it's hard to have 2 balls and throw.
Yeah,
So throw, and then you got nothing left.
yeah.
It'd be interesting to just get actually the Australian players and just chuck them on a cloth court.
Foam players try cloth, and cloth players try foam.
Yes. And then chuck them all on the trampoline with high school balls. Just like no, just balls out there.
And they get wrecked by high school kids.
Ooh. There must be more minor rules about grabbing that middle ball as well. Surely, like, can't you just be like, you know, just grab it and just take it, or like swipe from the back front, you know? So if you're doing this, my arm is still stopping the ball from coming back.
Wow,
your way.
this is like BJJ for getting a cloth ball.
Black belt in jiu-jitsu, motherfuckers.
Just reach around and there's no way they can get it.
Yeah, imagine there was a fight in the middle, like 2 really quick players going like,
Yeah.
battling out.
And it's just like, get over it. I can totally see that.
Get down now.
Oh, catch. Oh! He fumbled it and then he caught it again.
How does that even happen? Sometimes you just have it, and then the shock of having it is like,
Yeah.
oh shit. So, I don't know.
Honestly, if you have control of it for 5 seconds and then you accidentally drop it. It's just like,
Dodging styles is very interesting. It's very different, isn't it?
what do you notice that's different about the dodging style compared to foam?
Less laterals,
A lot of jumps, eh?
a lot of jumps. There's not a lot of ball manipulation. I don't think I've ever seen a ball curve, drop shots, curve balls, dip shots. Nothing like that in cloth.
Yeah,
That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's always just like straight shots, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite hard to manipulate. You can only really throw it in a straight direction.
Yeah. I don't know, just something interesting. It's like, what's the meta, you know? Because I reckon in foam, meta is like curve balls and dip shots for sure.
Yeah.
And how come I haven't seen a lot of people go pancake? They just go on the knees and they're just like sort of just peeking up.
Maybe it's just not their style.
Yeah.
Maybe because like us compared to them, we're like really small people.
Yeah. So none of them go pancake.
Yeah.
They-
I feel like if you're a shorter player, you go to the ground. If you're
Yeah.
a taller player, it feels like a lot of energy to go to the ground because you're very high off the ground.
Yeah, that's actually true. To go to the ground and yeah. All right, Warwick win 12-8. 3 minutes 45 left. They can
Last set.
possibly have
Possibly
two
one
sets.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too sure how sudden death works. I forget.
Oh man, that wall is such an advantage.
Yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't an invalid throw.
I guess it was within what 1.5 meters. Is
Yeah.
that the number?
That's the number. Sudden death? Last minute.
Last minute.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, he touched it.
Oh,
Oh man, that was so cool
he
though.
was doing a dance move in the middle of the court. Let's watch that again.
Oh,
He hit his face on the
his face touched it. Oh,
Oh
man.
dear.
They've already won. Yeah. So
Oh wow, so
Wow.
good.
I love those run-ups because you're still in motion.
That counter rush is
The
crazy.
ball doesn't stop you.
Yeah. Means just like dodge in motion and keep going.
Jumps
hey.
forward.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop in his tracks.
Very strong. The pressure. And like even if that person doesn't throw, someone else can throw as well. He's died twice like that. He's thrown, and then the person in front of him reflects back at him, and yeah, like
Yeah.
why do that? There's no point. You have two balls. You throw, you clearly miss. Then why go for the person on the right when the person in the front's gonna go for you?
Maybe he's like, oh, that person is distracted by that ball. So, and it's like 15 seconds. Just have to go for it.
But that's not your responsibility. This
Yeah.
is your responsibility here. That's in my opinion, anyways.
Game.
That's it.
Warwick wins.
What a watch.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Confusing. I like it. I mean, 3-minute sets makes it quick. 15-minute halves, very digestible. I think it's easy to learn. Just a bit when it gets a bit chaotic. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, even the refs don't even know what's happening. But it's nice. It's different change. And since we've tried it, we know how hard it is. So now we have a bit more knowledge on it now.
For some reason, like watching Cloth Dodgeball, it feels a bit tighter. Like everything feels a bit more squishy. You can't move around as much. And I feel like you can see that in the way that the players move. Like it's always up or down. There's never like too much left or right.
Yeah.
But in terms of like offensiveness, I feel like, yeah, it's quite scary. A rush up with like 3 players or whatever, and they're just going hard at you.
Yeah, potentially a ball that it can break fingers, like break noses, stuff like that, and they're running at you full blast. I wonder if the fastest throwers of foam or cloth, which one is actually faster, like kilometers per hour.
True.
And talks about this game, Warwick. I feel like it was their game from the beginning. I think their teamwork was much better. Pressuring, moving up and down as a line.
Yeah, a lot more composed.
Yeah. And I think they're very in sync on knowing who to counter rush after the balls have been released. And they don't get flustered as much. as Imperial. Imperial gets a bit more flustered. And I think something that's quite interesting that I've seen a lot more recently, whichever team has majority players, if they do the strategy of taking 1-for-1, that's actually a legitimate strategy. They did that quite well here. Like a lot of 1-for-1 taking out strong players and then leaving 1 or 2 players left versus like, 3 or 4 players.
It does make it entertaining because we have been exposed to foam so much, just seeing the different rules, like someone getting hit first and then someone catching it, but that plays out. It does change a lot of the tactical gameplay.
Yeah,
because you can't just rely on someone to catch you. You just can't get hit. Like if you get hit, you're out. There's no one can save me right now. Like you get hit, you're out.
Yeah. I'd love. There was an example of if I throw the ball at you, you block it, and I catch it, the blocked ball, you're out. We didn't see an example of that. So if someone has a clip or a game that has that example, would love to see it.
Or if you can link below any like amazing moments in Cloth Dodgeball that we can react to, that would be awesome. Do you reckon it's only 2 people allowed to run? In the rules that we watched, it was like 2 arrows going to the 2 balls. Can you have a 3rd player running for that middle ball?
I thought you could.
Yeah, I guess it depends. It's kind of like maybe it's the country that plays at a different rule. So I guess the high source of truth is watching a Worlds game of Cloth, and that will determine what's the best practice.
Yeah, interesting. It's so funny because Cloth is for us, it's just so under the radar.
It's so foreign.
Yeah, this year only just really getting into it and realizing that it's actually a lot bigger than we thought.
Yeah, a lot of European countries play it. Japan plays it, but they have a really interesting way of playing Cloth. Have you seen it? Like one person like a group of people in the middle, and then they throw it to the outsides, and then they have to dodge it in the middle. It's so.
It's a very weird. Yeah, I wonder if there's an official rules for that as well.
Yeah, definitely. And if you enjoyed this Cloth reaction, then you're gonna love watching us play Cloth for the first time in this video right here. Check it out right now.